My wife thought I'd never find out. She forgot about the prenup. I never thought I'd be the guy writing one of these. My ex-wife and I were married for 7 years. No kids, both in our mid-30s. On paper, we had the kind of life people post about on Instagram. Nice house, good jobs, vacations twice a year, dinner parties with friends who all said we were solid. Before we got married, I asked for a prenup. Not because I didn't trust her. At least that's what I told myself. The truth was, I owned property before we met and had a family business stake. My parents drilled it into me. Protect what you built before marriage. She didn't like it. We fought about it for weeks. She cried once and said, "It feels like you're planning for us to fail." Eventually, she signed. For years, everything seemed fine. Then about 8 months ago, something shifted. She started going to the gym every evening, bought new clothes, became very protective of her phone, angled it away, took it into the bathroom, changed her password. "Work's just stressful," she'd say, whenever I asked why she seemed distant. I didn't confront her immediately. I don't know why. Maybe I was afraid of confirming what I already suspected. The confirmation came by accident. She left her laptop open one night while showering. A message popped up. "I miss you already." It wasn't from me. I didn't read everything. I didn't need to. There were heart emojis, inside jokes I'd never heard, plans for when it's finally over. That line stuck with me. When it's finally over. I felt a lot of things in that moment. Anger, humiliation, nausea. But more than anything, I felt calm, like something inside me just shut off. The next morning, I called a lawyer. The prenup was airtight. Assets acquired before marriage remained separate. No alimony clause, clear division of shared property. In our state, infidelity wouldn't dramatically change the financial outcome, but it wouldn't hurt my position either. I gathered evidence quietly. Screenshots, timeline. Nothing dramatic. Just enough. I stopped arguing, stopped asking questions. I think she noticed the distance, but assumed I was just busy or emotionally withdrawn. 2 weeks later, I handed her the divorce papers at the kitchen table. She laughed at first. "Is this a joke?" "No." She stared at me, waiting for the explosion, the accusations, the yelling. "I know," I said. Her face went white. She tried denial for about 30 seconds, then anger. "You went through my stuff? That's toxic." I just slid my phone across the table with a screenshot of one of the messages. Silence. Then the panic started. "We can fix this. It was just emotional. It didn't mean anything." I was confused. I told her I'd already spoken to an attorney, and that the prenup would be enforced. That's when the real fear showed up. "What do you mean enforced?" Exactly what it meant. The house was mine, purchased before marriage. My investments were mine. Our joint account would be split according to the agreement. No spousal support. Clean break. She kept saying, "You can't just throw away 7 years." I didn't raise my voice once. "You already did." The divorce moved quickly. She moved in with him almost immediately. I saw the photos online. New beginnings, smiling selfies, captions about choosing happiness. It stung more than I expected, even knowing what she'd done. For a while I wondered if I'd overreacted, if maybe marriages survive worse, if I should have fought harder. Then, about 3 months after the divorce finalized, I got a text. From her. "Can we talk?" Apparently, living together wasn't the fantasy she imagined. The thrill wore off. He wasn't as ambitious as she thought. Money became an issue. Arguments started. And once the secrecy and adrenaline were gone, so was whatever spark they had. He left. Just like that. She asked to meet for coffee. I agreed, mostly for closure. She looked different, tired, smaller somehow. I made a mistake, she said. I thought I was unhappy. I thought he understood me. I didn't realize what I was throwing away. I didn't feel triumphant. I didn't feel revenge. I just felt done. You didn't lose me, I told her. You traded me. She cried. I paid for the coffee. I left. It's been 6 months since then. I'm in therapy. I'm back at the gym, ironically. I'm reconnecting with friends I neglected. Just steady rebuilding. Sometimes I think about that fight we had years ago over the prenup. It feels like you're planning for us to fail, she said. I wasn't planning for us to fail. I just never expected I'd need protection from the person promising forever. Turns out, I did.